Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Back again, J-Man here for Vagabond Daily. Took some time off with school and work and all that jazz for making videos, but now I'm back at it. And I'm about to go on a trip. About to go see some old friends of mine I haven't seen in a while. Been best friends for years and years. We're all getting together, having almost like a Friendsgiving, maybe like a holiday party. Yeah, it's closer to Christmas now, so Thanksgiving's long gone, but yeah, almost like a holiday party where we all get to see each other and whatnot. But I'm on my way and I want to share my trip with you, so hope you're having a good one. Enjoy this video and I'll talk to you very soon. There goes the ambulance. It's gas, $2.19. Not bad. I remember, cheapest I ever remember gas was 89 cents. That was when I first, I don't think I even had my license yet, but I went with a buddy over here to Cape, and I remember, it might have been in Jackson where I'm at now, gas was 89 cents. He had a little pickup, little like Ford Ranger, and 89 cents was the cheapest. That's crazy. What's even crazier to think about is what, just 3, 4, 5 years ago, gas was up to, I think it was close to $4 a gallon here. It might have just barely tipped over. I know if you had a diesel engine, yeah, you were pushing over 4. But I think unleaded, maybe premium went over 4. But if you were just getting strictly 89, just unleaded, or 87, yeah, it was closer to $4. And it's almost like a distant memory now to realize that, holy crap, gas was that expensive. Like it took like $50 to fill a tank. I mean, that's just like a normal tank. So I can only imagine if you had like a diesel engine, for instance, or even just like a 14-15 gallon tank. That'd take quite a bit. But it's like a distant memory now. It just seems surreal. I remember, like, back when I was telling you about when gas was 89 cents, I remember the World Trade Centers when they fell on 9/11, and I remember going to get gas because I thought, well, this is serious. Probably need to go get gas because I just started driving. And I went to the gas pumps. Like every gas station just had lines. Like in my town, like where I was living in my hometown, I mean, it's small. I think we had maybe a total of 3 gas stations, maybe. And every one of those were full. Like people were just scared out of their wits and you couldn't get gas. But I remember when gas went up to $1.29 and I was pissed. And I was like, man, $1.29, like how am I supposed to fill up? This is crazy. I don't have this kind of money. And you realize now, you know, when it hit the almost $4 mark, or, you know, if you go over to California when that happened, it was like $7-8 a gallon. From looking at it then at $1.29 and being pissed, and then going to $4 and up, yeah, total world of difference there. And I'm kind of like, maybe it wasn't so bad now in retrospect. Even at what, 216, I think it was back there, 219. I mean, that's not bad. I've come adjusted to it, but I'm honestly waiting for the point for it to go back up, because it's been kind of steady for the past few years. So I wonder why, why during that brief moment, that period where oil prices went up, like barrels of oil went up to $100 a barrel and gas shot through the roof, why just during that little time period, now we're all back to normal, or at least as normal as we can be. So what was so special about that period? Maybe I needed to do some investigations, kind of see what's up with that, but I don't know. Just some crazy rambling and thoughts in my head, but let's continue on with the journey. Woo! Okay, just picked up some ingredients from local Casey's Journal store here. Yeah, let's do those. My essential road dripping supplies. If you ever get a chance, if you have a Casey's, or if you can find this energy drink here, holy crap, orange gold spike. It actually, when it rings up, you gotta be 18 to buy it, so that's how kick-ass it is. But 0 sugars, so I always go for that. But it's got 350 milligrams of caffeine. Holy crap, it's pretty much equal to 4 cups of coffee, and it will keep you going for sure. Get a chance, check that out. I always have this weird internal struggle when I'm traveling and I want to record. It's so much easier just to record from my iPhone as opposed to lugging this thing out, because 90% of the time I am traveling alone, so I don't have anybody to record for me. And to put this Panasonic G7 and to hold it and to record and flip the screen out and watch it, it's kind of hard to do when I'm driving. So normally I just switch formats and I'll just use my iPhone when I'm not stationary, because it's much easier and much safer than lugging this thing out. And plus I don't get those goofy ass looks where people are like, what the hell's that guy got? What's he doing driving this big thing? I don't know. It's just much easier to do it this way. want to show you something cool back in my hometown. There's not many of these that still exist anymore, but we have one. I don't think it's functioning at the moment. I don't know. They've just kind of let it go downhill. But anyway, we actually have an old drive-in. Yeah, check that out. Yeah, it's kind of damaged, but we have a drive-in. How cool is that? I believe what happened is when they were trying to switch it over to digital, they never got the money to do it, because apparently it costs a lot of money to switch an old projector film into a digital now. So I don't know if they ever finished that or if they just shut it down. Apparently that old drive-in has been sold and rebought so many times that I don't even know if anyone owns it at the moment. Well, someone owns it. I don't know if anyone's bought it and going to fix it up or whatnot. I believe the last movie that I ever watched there was probably Pirates of the Caribbean 3. I remember I had a pickup truck at the time, so I would back in the pickup truck and just sit in my back of the pickup truck and watch it. I'd either have friends or someone there with me to watch it. So it's kind of cool. But we are now entering my hometown of Piedmont. Try not to show this very slow car in front of me. Don't want to show license plates and all that jazz. But we are coming up. Piedmont is pretty much a town of about maybe 3,000 people. Probably more like 2,500. But here is one of the schools here. This is coming up. I'll pull in and take a look at it. This is where I graduated from. I think we had a graduating class of about 70, maybe. But the elementary here, and then that's Clearwater High School. Now, why isn't it called Piedmont High School, you might ask? Well, because we have a lake that's called Clearwater Lake. It's pretty decent sized lake, I must say. So they just named it Clearwater High School. Yeah, that's part of the high school I graduated from. I know I kind of give my hometown crap just for the fact that, there's not much here, not many people, there's no room for really growth. But, it is still my hometown. I still miss it. I think I miss more the memories and people, much more than the actual hometown. But I had a lot of good times here, and this will still be my hometown at the end of the day. And to come back and reminisce, especially see old friends that are still here, it's pretty cool. Clearwater Tigers is what we're called there. Only thing we really had was baseball. We didn't have much anything else, no football. We had baseball and basketball. Welcome to Piedmont. So, I'll just keep the camera on, do a little run through. There is not much here, I'll tell you. It's gotten a little bigger since I've left, like back in 10 years ago, which I stayed way too long. But it's not a bad little town. It's a good town to come back to if you're gonna retire. I would say it's a decent town to raise your kids in. It is a little kind of back in the sticks, so to speak. But I grew up okay. I think many people who grew up here are okay. I know drugs seem to be rampant. A lot of meth and stuff like that. I don't know how much it is pertaining to now, but I know back then it was a little rough. Marijuana, but that's commonplace now. It's just really a small little rundown town. It's not too rundown. I've seen a lot worse. There's the elementary. Okay, I guess it started back there. This used to be the really they remodeled it way back in the day, but I remember when it was didn't look anything like that. 219 here, not bad. But I've funny story coming back here. I can remember, and I don't know how this is possible. Maybe just because we were a really small town, but I can remember being in about every single house in this whole damn town, and I don't know how I ended up there. It's crazy. Gas stations and churches. That's pretty much what's common here. Gas stations, churches. There's the police department back there. This is our only stoplight in this town. Our only stoplight. And when we got this back in 2000, I don't know. I think we got this in like 2003. Maybe before then. I can't remember. But when we got that stoplight, we actually made like headlines like in Kansas City or something. It was kind of crazy. Piedmont gets a stoplight. Must have been a very slow news day. But a lot of stuff has been tore down and changed over the years here. But see, that's the thing. A lot of these old buildings, they just get tore down and nothing ever gets replaced. They get tore down and it becomes like a park or just like a gravel lot. Because there was so much more here. Just old buildings that have just disappeared. And just become storage areas or gravel lots or stuff like that. They never brought anything in. Surprisingly, we did have a very small Walmart. I mean, it was pretty much like a marketplace Walmart. But they closed it down, and I don't know why. Walmart closed some stuff down, and it's I don't know. But we have a few things, but honest to God, not much here. But this is still my hometown, and I still love it. I just don't want to live here. That's why I don't live here. But yeah. All right, time to see my buddies. Tell you what, I have got to piss something fierce. Alright, so very successful night. I enjoyed myself, played Cards Against Humanity, had a nice feast, caught up with some old friends. Now I'm heading out of town, ready to go home. Sorry I didn't get any video of us actually playing and having a good time. I didn't know if they actually wanted their faces and stuff broadcast on YouTube, so I decided to skip that route and just let us enjoy it. But hope you enjoyed my trip today. Hopefully I'll be able to record a little more, maybe actually do a little more sightseeing. I have one class this semester and I pretty much went to break and I'm just working full time, so I got time to do stuff. Tired. 4 o'clock's gonna come very, very early because it's see, I got here right around 1:30-ish. It's about 8. I'm leaving out now. It takes about 2 hours, about an hour and a half to get home. So, anywho, hope you enjoyed this video. My name is J-Man from Vagabond Daily. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here. Help me out a lot, help the channel. Yeah, let's watch it grow. So, thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you later. See ya.